Welcome back to TV Talks with your girl. If you're tuning in today, you know we're diving deep into a question that has fans buzzing. How long is Zach's son Michael going to be on this play date? And more importantly, what does his appearance mean for Zach, his relationship with Fatima, and the bigger storylines unfolding on Sistas? Buckle up because we're about to break it all down and explore what this little play date might really be setting up for Zach. Zach's parenting journey, a new chapter. Alright, let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. Zach is now a dad. We have watched him go through some intense relationship drama with Fatima, grapple with his past mistakes, and try to find his footing in a world that often feels like it's spinning out of control. But now, with Michael in the picture, we're seeing a new side of Zach's fatherhood. At first glance, Zach and Michael's relationship feels almost like an afterthought, something that doesn't get as much screen time or attention as the main characters like Zach, Fatima, and the rest of the crew. But let's be real, Zach being a father is significant. This isn't just a background subplot. Zach has been growing and learning in a lot of ways, but fatherhood is a completely different kind of growth. It adds an entirely new layer to his character, and I'm here for it. Zach's trying to balance so much. He's still figuring out things with Fatima, dealing with the tension at work and his ongoing struggles with his past, but now he's also stepping into the role of a dad, and that's huge. Michael, who is playing Zach's son, represents a fresh, innocent dynamic in the middle of all the chaos. But here's where it gets interesting. Zach has always been a bit of a wild card. We've seen him go through moments where he's been hot-headed, impulsive, and at times even reckless. But being a dad, that's a game changer. It forces him to step back and think about the bigger picture. Michael's playdate, a catastrophic for change. Now let's talk about the playdate itself. Michael is in the middle of spending time with Zach, but the real question is, how long is this playdate going to last? Is this just a short moment where Zach's son is introduced and then we move on? Or is this playdate a stepping stone to a more permanent situation? If we look at the tragedy of Sistas, we know that Zach's life isn't exactly a smooth ride. He's had to deal with a lot of personal demons, and let's be real, his love life has been a roller coaster. But what if Michael's presence is signaling a shift? Maybe it's not just about Zach being a parent temporarily, but maybe this is the beginning of Zach stepping up in ways we haven't seen before. Maybe this playdate will turn into something bigger, a reality check for Zach, where he's forced to consider his responsibilities not just as a man in a relationship, but as a father. Think about it. We'll see Zach be a great friend, a supportive partner at times, and a guy who's genuinely trying to do better. But being a parent is a whole different ballgame. It demands your attention, your time, your patience, and that's something Zach hasn't had to fully commit to yet. This playdate might be his first test in balancing his new role as a father and his other obligations. What does this mean for Fatima and Zach? We can't talk about Zach and Michael without considering the impact on Fatima. Zach and Fatima have been through a lot, right? Their relationship has had its ups and downs, but it seems like they're trying to make it work. Now that Michael is in the picture, this playdate is going to test their relationship in ways we haven't seen before. Fatima's already dealing with a lot. She has her own career, her own personal growth to manage, and she's balancing her relationship with that. Throwing a child into the mix changes things, especially because this isn't just any child, is Zach's son. There's potential for some serious tension to build between the two of them as they navigate this dynamic. How will Fatima react to that taking on more responsibility as a father? Is she ready to step into a stepmother role, or is this going to create more issues for them as a couple? The introduction of Michael is a curveball, and it's one that could push Zach and Fatima closer together or drive a wedge between them. If Fatima is all in on Zach and their future together, she might need to start seeing him as a man who's ready to build a family, not just a man trying to get by. Michael's play date symbolizing something bigger. So let's zoom in. So let's zoom out for a second. What does this play date actually symbolize in the larger context of Sistas? In some ways, Michael's presence is the calm before the storm. Zach is a guy who has a lot of baggage, and the relationship drama with Fatima is just the tip of the iceberg. But Michael, he's the soft spot, the part of that hasn't been hardened by life struggles yet. Michael is a reminder of what that could really be if he really starts taking responsibilities for his actions. Zach has always been a character who tries to run from his problems, whether it's his past relationships or his own emotional baggage. But having Michael around forces Zach to slow down and take a hard look at the choices he's making. How long will this play date last? Who knows? But what's clear is that Michael is an anchor for Zach. His presence could either pull Zach in the direction of growth and responsibility, or it could even add more stress to an already complicated life. And as we know, when things get complicated on Sistas, they can get real complex. How long will Michael's play date last? We have got to admit, it's tough to say how long Michael's play date will last. It could be just a short-term plot device, or it could be the start of something bigger, like Zach stepping into a more permanent father role. Regardless how long this play date lasts, though, what we can't ignore is the impact it's having on Zach. Whether it forces him to be more mature, or whether it drives a wedge between him and Fatima. It's clear that this moment is going to be a pivotal in Zach's journey. What do you think? How long do you think Michael's play date is going to last? And how do you think it will impact Zach's character development? Is this just a temporary plot line, or are we seeing the beginning of a deeper, more lasting change for Zach? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all things Sistas right here on TV Talks with your girl. Until next time, keep watching, keep speculating, and always stay tuned for the drama.